So when Wayne checks his daughter right in front of the counselor, let's see if it go wrong.
But see, when you're a parent, you understand different.
Oh, she cute. Okay, Versace.
That's all I got to say.
Hi, Zaria.
Oh, what's up, baby? Have a seat. So we gonna get straight to it. So I got called up here because Deja, Miss Parrish, said that you said that she said that you said you feel like I've been putting my relationship with Tamara before you. Now, when she said you said that, I said it must be a misunderstanding because that's absurd.
Well, why don't we let Zaria say how she feels?
Yeah,
we really were talking about also how your behavior and how your grades have been changing.
Don't leave her in like that. That's manipulative. Don't do that. I see what you mean. I don't like when y'all do that. So Zaria, do you feel like that for real?
I just feel like she get more attention than I do.
You feel like she get more attention than you do. You really feel like that? In December, Jan, me and that girl been together a few months, and you think she get more attention than you? So that's why your grades dropping a little bit and stuff.
I guess it's just, I don't know. It's affecting me.
Well, as your daddy, I'm going to tell you, first of all, I would never do that. And you know that, because you know I put y'all first. You know that. You know that. And what else I know, I'm going to always tell you, I'm not going to let you use that as an excuse because of your grades or whatever. If you really feel like that, we could talk about it or whatever. But you know God darn well I'm not putting that girl before you. And if you feel like that, as your father, and I love you so much and I don't explain to nobody, don't you ever worry about me ever in your life putting a woman before you. Nobody before y'all but God. So I don't know what you feeling, but just know that's not it. And you know how I feel about you. You know I love you. Now people is manipulating, because there's gonna be people in the world that try to manipulate and put stuff in y'all mind. But don't you listen to your heart. Man, you know your daddy loves you.
I'm like the counselor.
So never. You got that?
I don't think she doubts that you love her, but this was a great acknowledgement of her feelings, which is what therapy is all about.
Let me tell you something. You think we don't need no therapy? We good. We are family. We close. Our family is together. We ain't perfect, but we worth it. And what I'm telling you to do, I'm gonna be your therapist. Just because a child got bad grades, giving them children excuses, that's not a strong enough excuse for her to think that. And her grade ain't got nothing to do with those grades. And I don't let my children walk around.
That too.
And I don't let my children walk around with excuses. So as the parent, don't do that. Don't be assuming what.
It wasn't an assumption.
It definitely was an assumption because you don't know. Kids say stuff all the time. Your feelings are valid, baby, but your judgment is not welcome.
Well, Zaria, I'm happy that y'all were able to talk about this.
Oh, we've been talking. This session ain't do nothing but waste my time. I could have talked to my baby at home, where my kids could be.
Wayne is funny. Oh, wait.
Where I make sure they got their own room, and I am there. Present.
Well, with all due respect, I do feel like this got somewhere today.
Yeah, because it already was there. And I'm going to go somewhere. And I'm going to get out of here. That's what I'm going to do. So, baby, you good?
So, y'all, Zaria is too funny. Oh, my gosh. Now, I understand when Wayne at as far as why he, when we be rooted in God, we be so strong sometimes to where, like, it's like, because, life and death is in the power of the tongue and everything is about what you believe and stuff like that. And so he's been teaching his kids a certain way and things like that. And he know darn well he teach, like, he taught them if they have an issue, they can come talk to him. He built a relationship with his kids. So for him to come up to the school and then hear that, his child is failing or grades dropped or whatever because of a new woman in his life, I understand where he at with that. Now, I do got a question though, because he said, don't you ever in your life think that I'm gonna ever put another woman before y'all. Now, okay, Wayne, you rooted in that Bible, right? So with all these women that we been seeing around, because Wayne got me over here, he got me wavering, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm like, where you at with this, Wayne? I was one, I'ma attest, I was one that was rooting for him in Honey Pot. But the way he been moving has me kind of like, I don't know, Wayne, I was rooting for you to be 100 with Honey Pot and prove everybody wrong. But he sat there and he just told Mike that was going to be his forever, right? He told him that. Now, if you in the Bible and you rooted in the Bible, it's God first, then it's your spouse, then it's your kids. Now, I'm going to say this. I feel where Wayne at when he say God first and then his kids. Because I've been like Wayne, is my kid's dad died. My son was 8, my daughter was 6. And even before then, I was a sole provider for them. And so, because he was in jail, long story short, I was always a sole provider. And so at the end of the day, if we go with, us thinking like, how we thinking we are, because we rooted in God. Because me too, that's the only way I was able to survive is God, me growing and knowing him, or whatever. So a lot of times we thinking God first and then the kids. But partially why I have not locked anyone in, I didn't feel like I had anybody worthy. I never met anybody worthy for me to lock in. And then I've always thought about that, like, how would you treat my children? And I always was like, outside of God, I'm all they got. So I always gave my all to my kids. And I think that's where a lot of us, we okay with being single when we have God, or whatever. But what if we find that counterpart? Would we go by the book as we should? Because we in the book, right? So we supposed to say God first, then our spouse, then our kids. Me personally, I'm setting them boundaries from the jump. Say, buddy, like me, God first, you and my kids, but we gonna have this respect barrier, because like I don't ever want to choose between you and my children, because that was always my thing. My baby, my son, he my first, and I don't want to have to choose between my man and my son, because a lot of times men and the sons, they have that whole ego trip situation, like baby boy. Let me know y'all thoughts though. Do y'all think that was an indication that he just totally forgot about talking about Honey Pie his forever? Or do y'all just think it was one of those situations that, because he's so rooted in God, it's God first, then his kids, because, he's rooted in God and he's been single for that long? Let me know y'all thoughts. Thank you for watching with me. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Peace be with y'all.